Hey guys, it's Rashina.
And Sean.
It's your favorite crypto couple. Listen, we excited. I'm excited to talk to you guys tonight about this topic. We have a good one tonight.
Well, I'm sorry. My wife says she's very excited. That's great. Tonight we're gonna go ahead and discuss an old tweet that David Schwartz had said back in 2017, and we're gonna go ahead and dig right on into it right now.
Right. Well, so this tweet, like you said, was in 2017, and we want to share why we feel like it's still relevant. Well, it is relevant for 2025, and it's relevant in a major way.
Right.
So that's why we're going to be bringing it back up. So it's not old news; it's new news, and we're going to share with you some things that you might not have thought about in regards to this tweet. So let's just start by telling them what David Schwartz said in 2017.
Well, David Schwartz said that XRP could not be cheap, and he gave analogy of how XRP had to be a certain number, and in order for banks can use the
Use it for its purpose, cross-border
yeah,
payments,
yeah.
right? So, and for cross-border payments to be inexpensive, that he's saying that it could not be dirt cheap. That was a tweet that he made in 2017.
Yeah.
And David Schwartz is the CTO of Ripple.
Correct.
So, listen, so he said that because he understood the purpose of why XRP was created.
Correct.
And so that's why he said that tweet. But we're going to break this all down as we continue this conversation. So today, when we think about XRP, XRP's higher prices reduces liquidity risk and makes transactions smoother and cuts costs for institutions. So what does it look like for 2025?
Well, basically, moving forward, Ripple had long-term strategies for to unfold. That tweet is no longer just a theory now; it's a reality that we're living in today. Over the years, Ripple have formed a lot of partnerships with over 300 financial institutions globally. From like Santana and SBI Holdings, and these are not no small players. They are the backbone of global finance.
And I just want to jump in there because, we're not just saying that these are small players, that they are the backbone of global finance. Santana Group, headquartered in Spain, is one of the largest banks in the world by market capitalization. It operates in 50 countries, and it serves about 152 million customers globally, and that's as of 2023. And SBI Holdings is Japan's financial titan. They're operating in several sectors in the financial industry, across banking, securities, insurance, asset management. So these are large early adopters of the capabilities of XRP.
That's right.
And
we actually did a video about SBI about a couple of days ago.
Yes.
So please go check out that video, and you kind of understand what SBI is all about.
Yes, and so and to segue into like what this means concurrently is that while retail investors, like we are retail investors, me, you, or you individually, an individual is considered a retail investor. So we have driven XRP's price in the past, but the real game changer is institutional adoption of XRP.
Right.
And that tweet foreshadowed the future of XRP's high prices continuing to climb based upon institutional adoption. And so that is essential to XRP's success. And we're seeing that happen now with all these partnerships my husband just talked about, that as banks continue to rely on XRP for liquidity in cross-border payments.
Right. I think a lot of people overlook how institutional liquidity pools are expanding. Ripple on-demand liquidity, ODL, service now handles billions of dollars in transactions annually. So that right there will bring XRP price higher to make these transitions more efficiency and reduce volatility.
So
it's going to be a game changer.
I think so. It's already a game changer, at least for us anyway. So, but my husband mentioned the word ODL, and I want to explain what that is. So ODL, think of ODL as like a bridge for money. ODL is like a high-speed money bridge that connects different countries' currencies by using XRP as the middleman. So that's what ODL is. I just wanted to make sure that everyone understood what that term was. So where we at? I just got off track. Okay. Okay. Let's see where we at. Okay. So another factor that makes this relevant today is the regulatory clarity. Now, the SEC lawsuit that has been now resolved with Ripple, officially winning the case, institutions now have the green light to adopt XRP at a large scale. So this could finally unlock the higher prices that David Schwartz was talking about and hinted at in his tweet. So the insight is that the Ripple partnerships, I believe they were always ready, but paused maybe due to the regulatory uncertainty. And now it is go time.
Yeah, just step back a little bit. Ripple, their case did win. It's I think July the 13th, 2023, when Judge Torres says Ripple was not a security. Well, however, the case is going on because of Brad Garlinghouse being sued and Chris Lawson, I think, still being sued on the other part of Ripple. So that case is still going on, but as of January the 20th, we will have a new SEC with Paul Atkins will be coming in, and Gary Gensler is actually resigning on January the 20th at 12 p.m. at 12 a.m. I guess. But so once that case is over, and what my wife was mentioning, you know, the institution was going to flood in. So you're going to have a lot of a mass adoption happening very soon.
So Ripple isn't just a company anymore. It's becoming like an infrastructure provider for the new financial system. With its partnership with SBI Holdings and its plans to become a neobank, and a neobank is like a digital bank, unlike a traditional bank. So think of when people say neobank, they're talking about like a digital type of bank. The foundation for XRP's higher prices is being laid brick by brick. So what does that mean for you, for the XRP holder in 2025? It's not about just holding XRP and waiting for the price to jump. It's about understanding the role that XRP plays in the financial ecosystem.
Right.
So
you mainly, if you look to focus on the prices, you got to be careful on that part. So you want to make sure you have a clear understanding why the price will move up higher.
Yes.
And once that happens, you know, we all as investors will benefit from that.
So XRP's value isn't speculative. So it's not about the speculation for XRP for its prices. It's about its function. It's about its functionality. So the higher price is going to be from the institution adoption. And as retail investor, if you're a retail investor of XRP, then you will indirectly benefit from this. Well, directly benefit from this. So, you know, as the banks adopt this, you know, as the banks continue to adopt this, because the banks are already adopting it, you know, the use of the utility of XRP. But as banks continue to adopt this, the retail investor will benefit. Definitely not just benefit in a big way.
Right.
In a big way.
I say positive way.
Yes, because we said, XRP's price was not meant to be dirt cheap. And let me explain that a little bit more to you. So the reason why it's not meant to be dirt cheap, because think about this. If the banks wanted to move $1 million, and XRP was $1, right? All right, and So they would need a million XRP, right? So that is not the function. XRP needs to be higher so that it could be cheaper for banks to move that $1 million. So I'm gonna give an example of this. I hope this makes sense. So in this example, imagine that you're moving from an apartment, right? And you have two options to move. You can use a lot of small boxes, or you could use one big box, right? And you have $1,000 worth of stuff you want to move. So the small boxes would represent XRPs at a low price. So to move $1,000 worth of stuff, you would need 20 small boxes in this analogy. So the total cost would be $100. So 20 times 5, that's the $100. And so it may also cost you more time, more trips, and more effort to move all those 20 boxes. So imagine if you could just use one big box, right? And that big box, you just have to pay more for the big box, right? And that large big box would be at $50, right? So to move that same $1,000 worth of stuff, you just need this one box if you pay $50 for it. So then it will cost you one trip, it will be less effort, and it will be cheaper overall. And that's why in this analogy, hopefully you can see that the price needs to be higher to move the money, to move the money cheaper, more efficiently, quicker, all of that. So XRP was never meant to be dirt cheap. It was never meant to be that way.
Yeah, it was designed to be at a higher price in order to move the institution cross-border payments. So that's what we're looking at now.
So I want to just give my example one more time too about that same analogy, but to sum it back to the $1 million I was talking about before. So with cheap XRP being with XRP being cheap at $1, the banks would need 1 million tokens to move $1 million. So that's more complicated and more fees. With expensive XRP, I'm just saying if it's at $1 million, right? $1 million, they would need one token to move that same $1 million, which is simpler and less fees.
Right. I think where Ripple is moving towards is a neo-bank. I think it's going to be where the institution can be using. So as soon as XRP to use everyday transactions. So I think that most as XRP move towards cross-border payments and other avenues in the world, we'll see XRP to be used around the world.
Yeah, so basically as institutions continue to adopt XRP, demand, I always talk about supply and demand. So as more institutions adopt it, the demand will skyrocket. And then we talked about this for our last video too. When demand skyrockets, more people want it, what happens? The circulating supply will shrink, right? Due to Ripple's XRP, escrow releases and buybacks, and this burning thing we talked about. So that creates a perfect storm for higher prices. Perfect storm for higher prices. Exactly. So,
well, basically, that tweet that David Schwartz tweeted in 2017 was deleted.
Yeah.
And no one can find it right at this point.
Not on the platform. Yeah. Screenshots available of it.
Yeah, it was deleted. So it's a reason why it was deleted. So that's what I'm gonna say to that.
Yeah, I believe it was deleted. This is us, and this is speculation, but this is us believing that. I believe that it was deleted because XRP was never meant for the retail. Investor. Like retail again is me and you, the individual. Right. It was meant for institutions to purchase.
Banks.
Banks, and to have, because they're going to use it for moving money cross border. Remember, that's the function. So XRP has a function. So it's not purely a speculative coin. And think about this. If Bitcoin has no true utility, right?
Correct.
It has no true utility, and Bitcoin has hit over $100,000. And when I say in utility, I mean a function. Like it was not created to do something in the financial system. It is purely speculative. The reason why the price goes up is because people want it. People like it.
Right.
People like it. People want it. That's
They
the
wanna
reason
own
why.
it. Yeah,
They want to own it.
Yeah.
So that's why the price of Bitcoin rises. It is based upon speculation. But XRP was not set up to be that way. It has a function in our financial system. It is going to be used within the financial system for a specific purpose. Banks will have a reason to use it. They will have a reason to use it. They will need it to be able to send their monies back and forth cheaper, quicker, and more cost efficient. I just said cheaper, but that's just cost efficient. That's redundant. But anyway, you're getting what I mean. So I just wanted to show you that. Look at Bitcoin, look at XRP. And I'm not saying Bitcoin is bad or anything's wrong with it. I'm just letting you see that Bitcoin rose to over $100,000 per coin based upon speculation only.
Right.
Think about XRP. It is not only going to this price. The value is not locked into just speculation. It's not just locked into speculation. So just looking at XRP on the chart, how if you're a trader, right, you go to charts and you look at the prices in the history to say, okay, based upon the history of this price, it could go here, it could go there, it could go this. If you're a trader, right, you do that to try to know where the price would be. The price and how high XRP can go is really unknown.
Right. No one can tell you how high the price is. Everybody gonna be speculating. So we don't,
on the price, but not the use.
We don't know how high the price will be.
And we're saying we believe it's going to continue to rise because think of large institutions. It was meant for large institutions to use this to send millions of dollars across seas, and it could be billions of dollars, trillions of dollars, back and forth across seas. And so think about this: you, the retail investor, the retail holder, owns something that the large financial institutions, I just told you about Santana, SBI, Holdings, they're using that same thing, and you own a piece of it. Just think about that. You own a piece of it. And so, and what if they get short in supply? Because I told you that if the circulation will start to go down, right?
Shrink.
So it will shrink as people use it because it gets burned, right? And again, I've explained that several times in other videos. So if you're not a part of our community, you need to be part of our community so you can hear these explanations of these things. But as the price, as it's used and the circulation decreases, think about this. What if the banks comes to you and say, "Hey, can I use your XRP to send my money?"
You be a lender.
Like, listen, and I'm spiritual. You can be the lender and not the borrower, right? Right. So think about that. Think about that. Your position could change. So listen, we are excited about this topic. We're excited about that tweet. Even though it's from 2017, it's because it's still relevant today, and it's relevant because we're seeing it play out currently.
Right.
So listen, it's an exciting time. 2025, we're elevating. That's the word of our church, elevation. So elevate with us. We're so thankful that you chose to be a part of our community. We're so thankful that you are taking the time to listen and gain understanding about this new financial system, about cryptocurrency overall, and about XRP, and just about all things crypto.
We always like to say this at the end.
We're not financial advisors.
We're not financial advisors. This is education purpose only.
Yes. Educational and entertainment purposes only.
If you'd like what you heard tonight, please like, share, and subscribe.
Listen, thank you for hanging out with your favorite crypto couple. Do my XRP dance, XRP dance. All right, y'all have a good one.